Okay, I find this whole discussion very upsetting because people are obviously talking past each other. So I want to try to cut through all the bullshit and just explain what's going on. Okay? Now, this is our equation, right? 6 division sign 2 parentheses 2 plus 1 plus 2 parentheses, right? And the question is whether there's 1 or 9, and people feel very strongly. Okay, let's consider a different equation. I'm sort of going to approach this from two sides. 6 divided by 2 times 3, written like this. Now, I would say that this is unambiguously 9. You do these from left to right because division and multiplication have the same priority, right? And it's written just like you're supposed to do from left to right. Yes, it's PEMDAS, so the M comes before the D, but it's also BODMAS, and then that the D comes before the M. What it's actually supposed to be is that multiplication and division are on the same level of priority. Okay, so this is 9, right? Now, if I write this again, and now I just put a parenthesis about, or like put the 3 in brackets, that should still be the same thing, right? Like these two equations are equivalent. Now, let's approach this from the top. Obviously, when we solve this, we do the parentheses first, because that's what you do. You do the brackets first. 6 divided by 2 parentheses 3, like this. And now here's the question. I'm going to delete everything else. We only care about these 2 lines. Are these the same? Because this one's pretty unambiguously 9. So if these are the same, then this one must be 9 too, right? Now, I learned in school that writing things together like this just disguises an invisible multiplication sign. This is exactly the same. So I would say that these are the same, and this upper equation is 9. You evaluate it from left to right. However, other people would argue that writing things together like this actually implies a closer relationship where it's actually equivalent to this. And you have to do it first because they're written next to each other. You have to do it first. And these people would say that these aren't equivalent. You actually have to do this part first, and this is 6, so the answer is 1, right? That's the whole issue. And it basically boils down to a much simpler question. 1 divided by, or 1, we can even do it with a slash, 1 slash 2x. Is this the same as 1 over 2x? Or is this the same as 1 over 2 times x? If you type this into Google or a calculator, it will actually think it's this, because what it's doing in the background, it's inserting a multiplication sign here, sort of separating these two things out, and then evaluating it left to right, because that's how you would evaluate this equation. But a lot of people's brains see this 2x legitimately. Wait, I said that like it's not legitimate, but a lot of people legitimately see that these two things are together, so these are one coherent unit. So they must go under the division, like under the division sign to get together. Right? That is the question. That is the actual question at the heart of it, translating, like, cutting out all the bullshit. Is this 1 divided by 2x written like this? Is this the same as 1 over 2x like this, or 1 over 2 times x like this? That is the actual question that you should ask yourself and should answer, and this is the actual disagreement that's going on here. It has nothing to do with the weird, like, distributing or whatever. It's just this. Are these, like, which one of these is this? Right? All right.